Let's get started in a seated position. So if you don't already have yourself elevated by a block or a blanket, go ahead and grab one. Let's get the hips up nice and juicy. Also option to take hero's pose as well, but if it feels better for you to leave the hips open, do that thing. If it's better to have the knees closed, do that thing that's going to feel better for you. Again, 6 a.m. Let's be gentle with our egos and our bodies. And then take a second, take a big breath in, and just let that breath go as you begin to settle down onto your block. Good. And allow your palms to float up towards the sky. In an effort to receive whatever you need to receive in your practice this morning. You are here, 6 a.m. Let's take one more big breath in together, lengthening the spine just a little bit more. Exhale, let it go. And we'll bring the shoulders up towards the ears on this next big breath in. And exhale, squeeze and roll those shoulder blades down the back. One more, just like that big full breath in, shoulders up and back, let it go. Exhale. And gently start to rock the neck from side to side. Maybe some semicircles feel nice to you this morning. And like we always say, maybe they don't feel so nice bright and early, but we know that we need to do them to give ourselves some love. But be gentle with yourself. Take these semicircles nice and slow. Be easy. And then notice any of those sticky spots. Maybe hang out there for a couple of breaths. Notice any tension you're holding in your jaw, your forehead, behind the backs of your eyes. Let that go. And if you're feeling a little frisky this morning already, you want to take those circles all the way around the neck. Feel free to do so. If you want to yawn, swallow, again, just warming up the body. And when you feel that your neck is feeling pretty juicy, go ahead and start to incorporate some shoulder rolls here. Just kind of feeling around. How's that right shoulder doing this morning? Maybe give the right shoulder some shoulder shrugs in one direction and then reverse it in the other direction. Feel out that left shoulder. Do the same thing. Just feeling around. If you want to start moving into the spine a little bit, start doing that. Do that thing that feels good to you. It's 6 a.m. yoga. And then notice where your breath is. Did you start to restrict the breath, or are the breaths still full and long? Where do you feel that breath? Good. And then coming back to a place of stillness, we'll reach the arms out and up. Take a big full breath in. Look up, open the eyes, reverse swan dive the arms down towards your sides. Left arm reaches up high to the sky. Big breath in, side twisting over to the right. Feel the right side body opening up. Now take your pinky finger, swivel it towards you so your palm's facing down, and then lift your heart as you open up and squeeze those shoulder blades together, dropping the shoulders away from the ears. Nice, Liz, good. Dropping down into that right elbow just a little bit more. Drop your right hip. Good. Take a nice deep breath in and press the left hip down. Twist a little bit deeper. One more breath here. Big breath in. Exhaling, coming all the way back to center. Opposite arm reaches up high to the sky. You know where we're going. Side twist, bend it over. Big breath in. Exhale, bend a little bit deeper into that left elbow here. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as you feel the side body opening up. Laser beams start to shoot out of your fingers. Turn your pinky finger down towards you. Take it a little bit further. Press your right hip down. Big breath in. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Last breath here. Big full breath in. Exhale, coming back to center. Both arms reach out and up overhead. Look up, reach up, tabletop position. Let's go, yogis. Take your time getting there. Grab your blankets. If you don't have a blanket for your knees and you'd like one, give me that look like a deer in the headlights. Would you like one, Hildy? Okay. We got a taker. Anybody else? All right, Maya. There we go. Sarah, would you like one? Okay. Good. And when you make your way to the tabletop position, start any of that organic movement. So start to roll out your wrists. Maybe you're feeling it. You stick one of your legs back behind you, rolling out the ankle and your toes. Really start to deepen your breaths here. Feel what it feels like to pull the shoulders a little bit further away from your ears. Good. And protecting our wrists by pressing deep into our fingertips And maybe you try on something new here and you tuck your toes right away. Just notice 6 a.m. yoga. How does it feel in the plantar, in the backs of the feet, underneath the feet? How do the toes feel when you spread them nice and wide and press them into your mat? How's your right ear this morning? Check in with you. 2 more breaths. Big breath in. Nice, Tara. Exhale, let it go. 1 more big breath in. Just moving those hips, feeling you. Exhale, let it go. Good. Coming back to your tabletop position, spreading your right fingers nice and wide. Let's go ahead and lift the right hand for just a second and spread your fingers and then clench them into a fist and spread the fingers and clench them into a fist. Really feel that opening in your shoulder. Maybe you rotate your pinky finger up and down, getting into that rotator cuff this morning. How's that feeling? How's that feeling? And then reaching that hand far away from you. Take a big breath in. Exhale, place that hand down underneath your shoulder. Middle finger pointing straight towards the front of your mat. Beautiful. Left arm this time. Extend those hands nice and long. Stretch your fingers. Put them into a fist and reach and roll the wrist. How's the left side doing? Rotate your arm back and forth. Feel that rotator cuff in your shoulder moving around. Notice where your belly button is. Keep pulling that belly button up and in, up and in. 1 more breath here. Reach that arm straight out in front. Big breath. Exhale, place it down underneath your shoulder. Good. Now take a peek at your knees. Make sure that the knees are not V's right now. Make sure they're underneath your hips. And then draw your pinky toes down. Squeeze your inner thighs towards each other. Or maybe you're going to leave those toes tucked if you're taking it up a little bit this morning. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Press down into every point of contact you feel on the mat. Good. 1 more big breath in. Exhale, press down. Belly button pulls in and up. Feel that. Feel that. Exhale, let it go. 1 more breath here. Active table, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, let it go. Nice job. Tuck those toes right away. Let's go. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Sigh it out. Make some noise. Ah, good. Move around. Feel your heels pressing down towards the mat. Shake your head yes. Shake it no. Feel those sensations. Feel those sensations. If you notice any crunchies in your lower spine, put a nice bend into your knees and then lift your hips a little bit more. Beautiful, Hildy. Nice, Sarah. Good. Big breath in. Exhale. Press into the fingertips a little bit deeper. Nice. 1 more big breath in. Exhale. Let it go. Pressing with your heels first. Walk the feet to the hands. Good morning, hamstrings. Fingertips find their way to the top of the mat. Good. Fingertips to shins. Lengthen your beautiful spine. Yes, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. 1 more, just like that. Big full breath in. Belly button pulls in and up. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do 1 more like that. Really press your thighs away from you. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good. Grab onto your opposite elbows. Ragdoll, first thing in the morning. This is your second inversion. The second time you've been upside down, where is your breath? Where's your breath? Do you feel it in your chest expanding? Do you feel restriction in your breath as your thighs press against your belly with a nice deep bend into your knees first thing in this morning? Take a big breath in, lift the hips just a little bit higher. Exhale, let it go. Good. 1 more just like that. Big breath in. Relax the crown of the head just a little bit more. Beautiful. Release your arms. And then wiggle your fingertips just for a second, getting out any of that stagnant energy. Maybe you shake out the wrists a little bit. And then shake the head, yes. Release the crown of the head down still. Good. Shake the head, no. And then notice right away, where did you distribute the weight in your feet? Did you dump all the weight into your toes or into your heels? Maybe you lift the toes here for just a second and spread them nice and wide just to feel that connection. Maybe you lift up off of your heels just for a second. And again, if you fall out, you're not that far away from your mat. Take a big breath in. Come back to that place of stillness. Ground your feet. Press into the 4 mounds of your feet. Start to squeeze your inner thighs together. Keep that crown of your head nice and relaxed. Thumbs come to the crease between your thigh and your hip bone. Press your femurs away from you. So press the thighs away from you as you come into a half back. Big breath in. Hold for the exhale. Still squeezing the inner thighs together, still pressing down through your feet, lifting the hips here, belly button pulling in and up, crown of the head lengthening. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come all the way to standing. Whew, arms reach out, up and in. Breathe in, look up. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Whew, fingertips to shins, lengthen the spine. Big breath in. And exhale, let it go. Nice. One more just like that. Big, full breath in. And exhale, let that go. Good. Fingertips to the crease between your thigh and your hip flexors. Lengthen the spine. Take a big breath in. Come all the way to standing. Exhale. Arms reach straight up overhead. Big breath. Look up. Look behind you. Exhale. Forward fold. Let it go. Beautiful breath sounds. Big breath in. Lengthen the spine. Exhale. Forward fold. Good. Big breath in. Lengthening through the crown of the head. Lifting up. Exhale. Forward fold. Good. Bend your knees. You know where we're going, yogis. Roll up or shoot up, your choice. Breath in, arms lift, reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Whoo. Fingertips find the mat or your shins. Exhale, forward fold. And we'll do one more just like that. Big, full breath in. Sigh it out, let it go. Bend your knees. Bend your knees. Put a little spring into your step here. Bend the knees, feel that. Connect your fingertips and your palms to the mat. So maybe a deep, deep, deep bend in the knees feels good. Good. Now press into your fingertips, press into your palms. Take a big breath in. Hop, step, skip back to plank position. You got it. Yes. Shift into high plank. Take a breath in. Knees, chin, chest, or chaturanga. Squeezing those elbows in. Big breath in. Beautiful, Maya. Lift up, look up, breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through the nose and let it go. Breath in, breath out. One more, just like that. Big full breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good. Walking your feet to the outer edges of your hands, still pressing through your heels. Good. Wide-legged forward folds here. Semi-wide-legged forward fold. Point your toes out and your heels in. Bring your fingertips to the shins, lengthen the spine, big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. One more, just like that. Good morning, hamstrings. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, drop it down. Grab onto your opposite elbows. Second ragdoll here. Where did you automatically distribute the weight in your feet? Maybe you shift the weight back and forth. Maybe you shift the weight from side to side, lifting the toes. And then notice where in your spine, where in your body did you just start to hold tension in your jaw, behind the backs of your eyes. Maybe it's in the small of your back, so you need to bend your knees just a little bit more to give yourself a little bit more of a release. Nice, Maya, good. Awesome, Tara. Notice where your breath is. Releasing the hands down away from the face. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Feel that for a second. Feel that sensation for a second. Fingertips to the crease, and between your hips and your thighs, press your thighs away from you, half back here, deep breath in, exhale, forward fold. Whew. Good, one more just like that, big full breath in, all the way to standing, exhale. Arms reach straight up overhead, look up, reach up, exhale, forward fold, step it back, plank position. Squeeze the belly button in and up as you shift forward into high plank, big breath in. Exhale, lowering down, squeezing those elbows and lift the hips up, dog. Breath in, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe out. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Let it go. Breath in. Send it away. One more big full breath in. Sigh it out. Let it go. Shift into high plank. Breath in. Roll forward. Exhale, knees, chin, chest, or chaturanga. Exhale, let it go. Good. Breath in, up dog or cobra. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those elbows, downward facing dog. Let it go. Woo! Take a breath in and a breath out. Good. One more just like that. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Look at that space between your thumbs. Before moving, before inviting movement, imagine what muscles in your body need to move, need to activate. Use your proprioception. What muscles in your body need to activate for you to get your feet to your hands? Maybe that means you walk them. Maybe you skip, jump. Maybe you do bunny hops all the way to the front of the mat. Feel the activity in your body without even moving. Press into your fingertips, look forward, take a breath in, bend your knees, and baby hop, baby hop, baby hop, baby hop, or leap. Fingertips find your shins, big breath in, awesome job. Exhale, forward fold. Trying on something new, girls, I like it. Breath in, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees nice and deep. Lift your toes, spread them nice and wide, and then release them down onto the mat. Good. Now shift the weight forward into your toes, lift your hips. Just working out the muscles in the feet, lower down. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other, and then bring your arms straight in front of you like you're grabbing a beach ball. Lift up, chair pose. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Exhale, sit down. Whew. Breath in, lift up. Sit 1 inch lower right away. Let's go. Good. Belly button pulls in and up. Tailbone drops down. Yes, lift up through the chest. Lift your heart. Maybe you even lift the gaze just to see what that feels like. Beautiful, Hildy. Good. Breathe out. Belly button in and up. Use that core. Activate. Good. Beautiful. Yes. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Whoo! Fingertips to shins. Lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Bend your knees. Bend your knees. Get that little spring in your knee. Spring in the step. When you're ready, hop, step, jump back to plank. You got it. Yes. Shift forward. High plank to low plank, or knees, chin, chest if we're building that strength. Check that ego at the door, baby. Squeeze those elbows and look up. Cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Big, full breath in. Exhale, release it out. You got one more breath here. Breathe in and let it go. Yes. Look at that space between your hands. Remember that sensation. Remember that feeling as you start to bend into your knees. Take a big breath in and exhale, leap. Yes. Lengthen your spine. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good. Full breath in. Big breath in, lengthening the spine. And exhale, let it go. Beautiful, Hildy. Good. Bend your knees. Roll up or shoot up. Your choice, yogis. Big breath in. Arms lift up. Look behind you. Baby back bend here. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Fingertips to shins of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees. Take a breath in. Look between your thighs. See where your feet are going to go. When you're ready, take that leap. Go. Jump back to plank. Yes. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. Belly button pulls in and up. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. One more. Fill up. Shoulders away from ears. Exhale, let it go. Right leg raises back behind. Stack the top hip over the bottom hip. Good. Now bend your top knee and then roll out the ankle. Wiggle your toes. Keep equal weight in both of your arms as much as possible. I know that right shoulder wants to pop up. Good. Nice deep breath in and a deep breath out. Breath in, breath out. If you're feeling frisky this morning, drop onto that left arm, the left forearm. Try on something new. Try on something new. Maybe you can reach just a little bit further. Just a little bit further. God, and if you fall out of it, you're not too far. You'll come right back in. Take one more breath here. Deep breath in. Downward facing dog. Lift up onto your tippy toes. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look at that space between your hands. Bend your knees. Take a big breath in and leap. Yes, fingertips to shins. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Nice, Liz. Good. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Lift the hips just a little bit higher. Good. Bring your fingertips to your shins. Lengthen the spine. Breath in. Exhale, let it go. Ooh, one more just like that. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Bend your knees and step back to plank position. Vinyasa, if you're feeling that extra heat, or shoot those hips back for downward facing dog. What do you need in this moment? Your practice will not look like anybody else's. Honor yourself at 6 a.m. yoga, baby. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. You've got one more breath. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Good. Left leg this time raises back behind. Stack the hips. Nice, Maya. Good. Drop that left shoulder right away. Yes, good. Breathe in as you open up. Peel open through that hip flexor. Feel that. Roll the ankle. Wiggle your toes. Press into your fingertips and pull the shoulders away from the ears a little bit more. Nice, Hildy. Good. Lift the hips. Maybe that means you bend that back knee in order to get that hip just a little bit higher. Take one more breath here. Big breath in. Downward facing dog. Lift up onto your tippy toes. Breath in. Sink those heels down. Breath out. Bend your knees. Look at your hands. Take a breath and go. Lengthen your spine. Take a breath in. Exhale. Let that breath out. One more just like that. Big breath in. Exhale. Let it go. Grab your opposite elbows just for a moment. Let's enjoy a moment of stillness. Wipe the forehead, grab a sip of water. Maybe your body's calling for a child's pose or a tabletop, or hell, maybe a dolphin if you're feeling it. You want a little bit more right now. Breathe. Take a moment to come back to your breath. Good. Movement or stillness, yogis, what's calling for you right now? What does your body need? Good. Yeah, if you'd like a deeper stretch, go ahead and grab onto the backs of your shins, lengthen your spine, and then draw the crown of the head down just a little bit more, or keep the elbows bound and allow your head to shake yes and no, feeling those sensations as you lift the hips just a little bit higher. Nice, Tara. Good. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. Feel that sensation for a second. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let it go. Good. One more just like that. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Release your arms. Thumbs come to the crease in your hip and your thigh. Lengthen your spine. Big breath in. Come all the way to standing. Exhale. Arms lift up. Look up. Reach up. Look behind you. Exhale. Forward fold. Let it go. Fingertips to shins. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Good. One more just like that. Big full breath in. Nice, Jen. Exhale. Let it go. Bend your knees, hop back to plank position. Hold this plank for just a moment. Feel that, feel that. Feel your fingertips pressing into the mat. Inner elbows spiraled forward, little micro bend in those elbows. And then start to shift the weight back and forth. So shifting the weight towards your hands, towards your heels. Check in with your belly button. Is the belly just hanging out? Pull that core in and up. Drop those knees if you're building the strength. I'd rather have you build the strength than to hurt your rotator cuffs. I learned that the hard way. Yeah, build that strength. Yeah, maybe mini push-ups feel good to you right now. Good, feel that. You've got 2 more breaths. Do what is feeling for you right now. Last breath here, big breath in. Exhale, let it go. If your knees are bent, go ahead and lift them, or do knees, chin, chest, vinyasa flow, baby. You got it. Squeeze those elbows in towards your ribs. Lift up, look up, breath in. Downward facing dog. Beautiful, Liz. Nice. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Fill up. Exhale. Let it go. Walk your feet to your hands. Feel that. Press through your heels. Press through your heels. Fingertips to shins. Lengthen. Exhale. Forward fold. One more. Fill up. Breathe in. Exhale. Let it go. Step back with the right leg. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Lift the back heel just a little bit higher. Come onto your tippy toes on the back. Squeeze those thighs. Use your core. Belly button pulls in and up. Arms lift. Grab that beach ball. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Exhale, drop into that front knee. Yes. Now take a peek. Make sure that front knee's over the ankle. Lift up just a little bit higher onto that back heel. Yes. Breathe in. Exhale, sink down. Yes, beautiful. Belly button pulls in and up as the tailbone drops just a little bit deeper. Shoulder blades squeeze together. Lift that beach ball straight up over your head. Now maybe you turn your gaze in between your fingers, or maybe you lift your heart so much that you almost pull a cat or cow position with the back of the head meeting the tailbone. Find that baby back bend. Take a breath in. Nice, Hildy. Breath out. You've got this. Squeeze those thighs. Breath in. Lower down, frame your foot. Step it back to plank position, yogis. Maybe you hold that plank for an extra breath just to feel that out. Build that strength. When you are feeling it, drop those knees or lower down, chaturanga. Nice. Squeeze those elbows in. Beautiful, Tara. Good. Lift up. Breath in. Downward facing dog. Breath out. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Let it go. One more. Fill up. Exhale. Let it go. Good. Right leg raises back behind. Breath in, breath in, breath in. Lift those hips as you step that foot between your hands. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Front knee directly under ankle. Check in. Use that core. Take a big breath in as you lift those arms up overhead. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Exhale, drop in. Whew. Yes. Lift the back thigh. Yes, Jen. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breath in. Sit 1 inch deeper. Yes. Breath in. Breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Pull that belly button in and up. Tailbone drops down. Shoulders lift up towards your ears. And then drop them as you squeeze just a little bit deeper. Yes, Liz. Good. Breath in. Breath out, looking good, looking strong. One more, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Exhale, lower down, frame your foot. Step it on back, baby. Lower down. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Or maybe that child's pose is calling for you. Or maybe a tabletop. Hell, maybe that dolphin is calling for you now and you drop onto the forearms. Breathe. Feel your body. Feel your body. Lift up onto your tippy toes. Take a deep breath in. Drop your knees to the mat, child's pose, for just a moment. For just a moment. Now, what did you automatically default to? Knees open wide or knees together? Maybe for this morning, you try on something new. You try on something new. And maybe you try a different placement of your knees. Or if the knees are far apart, maybe you bring them just a little bit further apart. Good. Nice. And then breathe here. Notice the difference in your beautiful body this morning. How are your hips? How are your hips? How's your right big toe this morning? How's your breath? How juicy is that breath now that you've begun to build the heat in your body? Feel your forehead pressing into the mat. Beautiful breath sounds. Fill the room with the sound of your breath. Encourage your neighbor's practice with the sound of your breath. Deep breath in. Press your belly against your thighs. Exhale, let it go. Good. Enjoying this moment just for you. Just for you. How's that pressure? Good. Good. Coming back to your breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. One more, fill up. Biggest exhale yet. Press into your fingertips. Feel the connection of all 10 of your fingers pressing into the mat. Take a big breath in and let it go. Lift your wrists up off of the mat. Your inner elbows come up off of the mat and spiral up towards the sky. Open up between your shoulder blades. Good, beautiful, Sarah. Nice. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Nice, healthy. Big breath in. Feel that expansion in your thoracic spine, the middle of your back. Feel that for a second. And then walk the fingertips over to the right side of the mat. Good. Maybe if you're feeling it, the left fingers clasp on top of the right hand. You feel that nice stretch all the way in your left side body, feeling that expansion in your ribs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Press that right hip down just a little bit more. Feel that for a second. Beautiful expansion. Nice. Breath in. Breath out. Breathe in. Drop that left armpit just a little bit more. Breath out. Notice how your hips feel now that your legs are in a different placement in your child's pose. How does this feel? How does this feel? One more breath here. Breath in. Exhale, let it go. Gently walk your hands back through center. Back through center. Take another big breath. Exhale, opposite side of your mat. Good. Big, full breath in. Breath out. Maybe the right fingertips clasp on top of the left. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good. Breath in. Breath out. Breathe here. Drop the right hip down just a little bit more. Feel that. Feel that. Drop your left armpit down just a little bit more. Yes. Breath in. Breath out. Breathe in. Relax your jaw. You've got one more breath here, baby. Breath in. Exhale, let it go. Gently walk the hands back through center. Press your elbows into the mat. Lift your wrists up off the mat and roll your wrists. Wiggle your fingers. Press your forehead into the mat or to a block. Breathe in and breathe out. One more. Big breath in. Sigh it out. Let it go. Beautiful. Release your fingertips down to the mat. Press all 10 of your finger mounds down. Press your palms into the mat. Good. Now turn those inner elbows up towards the sky and roll up through your spine nice and slow, pressing the shoulder blades up high to the sky. Beautiful. Come all the way up to a tabletop position. Grab that blanket for your knees if you're feeling it. Good. And then make some organic movements here. Be gentle with your hips. That was pretty juicy. Child's pose can get pretty juicy here. Good. Rotate the hips back and forth. Maybe a couple rounds of cat and cow are feeling good for you. Wipe the sweat. Grab some water. Where's your breath? Where's your breath? Take one more big full breath in. Exhale, let it go. Make your way to tabletop position. Fingers spread nice and wide, shoulders away from ears. Belly button in and up. Nice, Liz. Good. Lengthening through the crown of the head and the tailbone. So imagine that string's pulling you. Nice, Hildy. Good. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Now, keeping that activation of your thighs squeezing together, tuck your toes. Tuck your toes just like that. Beautiful. Now, imagine what it would feel like to lift your left leg. Without even inviting movement just yet, imagine what muscles in your tummy need to activate to keep you strong to lift that left leg. Take a big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Press into your fingertips. Imagine what needs to happen in your arms to lift that left leg. Keeping your tabletop position exactly as it is. Gently lift your left leg back behind you. Yes. Keep that left hip rotated down. Yes. Now spread your toes nice and wide. Good, good, good. Pinky toe draws down. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Belly button pulls in and up. Lift that back heel. Take a deep breath in. Knee to chest. Exhale. Whoo. Breath in. Lengthen. Press into that imaginary wall behind you. Exhale. Bring it in. Whoo. Good. Breath in. Lengthen. Exhale. Let it go. One more here. Breath in. Breath in. Breath in. Exhale, bring it in. Good. Release that knee down. 3 rounds of cat and cow. Toes tucked or untucked, yogis, your choice. Breath in. Belly drops and the back of the head pulls back to the tailbone. Beautiful. And on your exhale, pull the belly button straight in and up and around the spine. Beautiful. 2 more. Breath in and breath out. Keeping that little micro bend in your elbows. Protect those joints. Last one here, breath in or out, wherever you are. And coming back to that tabletop position, swing the hips from side to side. Get out that stagnant energy. Maybe you roll the wrists for a second, some neck rolls. Take one more breath. On the exhale, come back to that tabletop position. Press into your fingertip mounds. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. Check in with that belly button. Pull it in and up. Nice. Lengthen through the crown of the head and the tailbone. Squeeze these inner thighs together. Now imagine what it would feel like to lift your right leg. What needs to happen in your upper body to lift your right leg and keep those hips parallel to the mat? Gently extend your right leg back behind, keeping the hips parallel. Spread the toes nice and wide. Take a big breath in. Exhale, knee to chest. Whoo. Big breath in, lengthen, lift that heel, lift that heel. Exhale, bring it in. You've got this. 2 more. Breath in, breath in, breath in. Exhale, bring it in, tuck, tuck, tuck. Last one here, make it count. Breath in, exhale, bring it all together. Lengthen and release, shake those hips, roll it around, feel it out. We've done a lot of downward dogs today. Those wrists and shoulders are probably speaking to you. Good, take another deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Breath in and breath out. Tuck those toes, take a full breath in, lift those hips, downward facing dog. Whoo. Breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Deep breath in, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, let it go. Come onto your tippy toes and bend your knees. Lift your hips. Feel that expansion in your spine. Now drop the heels down. Right there. Yes. Shake your head, yes. Shake it, no. Beautiful. Good, good, good. Breath in. Breath out. Shift forward into high plank. Take a breath in. Belly button pulls in and up. Let this movement flow from your core. Breath in. Belly button shoots you straight back to downward facing dog. Lift it up. Shift forward into high plank. Use the belly button. Roll forward. Yes. Exhale, downward facing dog. We can also lower the knees here. Breath in. Shift forward from the belly button. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last one here, yogis. You got this. Rolling forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look at that space between your hands. Make your way there. Take a breath in and exhale. Find your way forward. Yes. Lengthen your spine and let it go. Last one here. Big full breath in. Exhale, let it go. Take a step back with your right foot. Drop onto your back heel so the back edge of your foot is parallel with your mat. Warrior two, lift the arms. Breath in, breath in, breath in. Exhale, sink it down. Whew. Hands to hips, check in right away. Make sure the hips are facing the chakra wall. If that means that we open up our stance a little bit more to protect our knee joints and our hips, do that thing. Check the ego and do that thing. Now lift your shoulders towards your ears. Take a deep breath in, drop them down. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, gazing over the front fingers. Tailbone drops down, belly button pulls in and up. Good. Breath in, breath out. Breathe in. Relax your jaw. One more breath here. Breath in. Lower down from your foot. With control, step back to plank position. Use your core to move you. Knees, chin, chest, or chaturanga yogis. What are we feeling? Good. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Take a breath in. Good morning, shoulders. Thank you for letting us play today. Breath in. Let it go. Bend your knees, top of the mat. Go, float, jump, step. Yeah. Lengthen your spine. Big full breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good. Use that core. Belly button in and up. Breath in, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Just for a second, breathe here. Breathe here. Notice your body. Notice the weight in your feet. Notice you. The beautiful drip of sweat off of your forehead that you've worked so hard to strengthen your body. That's all you, baby. That's your magic. That's your magic. Yeah, right? It's like, Larissa, I don't want to hear that right now. Good, good, good. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. This next one, make some noise. Sigh it out. Breath in. Good. Stepping back with your left leg this time. Drop that heel down. Warrior two, baby. Use the core. Power the arms up and sink it down. Hands to hips. Make sure those hips are facing Nebraska Avenue. And if it feels good to you, you can place your thumb in between that crease again and pull back on your femur as you dive a little bit deeper. Nice. Now rotate that right hip back just a little bit more. Good. Now front knee pulls towards your front knee towards pinky toe. Lift your shoulders. Take a breath in. Drop it down. Exhale. Whew. Belly button pulls in and up. Relax your jaw. Good. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Nice deep breath in and a deep breath out. Beautiful. Good. One more here. Breath in, breath in, breath in. Lower down, frame your foot. With control, take your last vinyasa, yogis. The final vinyasa of your practice. Breathe. Flow. Then find your way all the way down to your belly. So shifting forward, rolling forward into that plank. We'll lower for a count of 3, 2, 1, go. Feet up high to the sky, windshield wiper, the ankles from side to side. You guys look so cute, like you're in a meadow. I love it. I love it. Take a big breath in. Press your belly against your sticky mat and let it go. One more big breath here and let that breath go. Allow your legs to fall to one side of your mat and flip over. Find yourself on your back. Good. And then when you get there, reach the knees up towards your chest. Bring the forehead up towards your knees. Curl into a teeny tiny ball. Take a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, extend the arms, extend the legs, reaching, reaching, reaching. Good. Taking in that full body stretch. Being thankful for our fans, feeling you. Roll your ankles. Wiggle your toes. Roll your wrists. Wiggle your fingers. Turn your head from side to side. And if you're feeling it, take one more full body stretch. Breathe in and exhale the hands down. Good. And then pressing into the back of the head and into your elbows. Roll your shoulders under. See how that feels. And then allow your belly to soften. Feel your lower back start to relax down into your mat. Relax your jaw. your feet become so heavy and grounded. Feel the pressure in your knees start to relax. Feel your tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth. And then start to take in all of the sounds around you. So the sound of my voice, the music, maybe the cars outside, the clicking of the fan. Take all of that in. And then let that start to fade away like white noise, background noise. As you bring your awareness, your attention to your body, scanning down your body, looking for any areas of tension that you can just breathe into and let go and release. Knowing that you've done the work, and now's the time for you. Absorbing all of those juicy, beautiful benefits of your practice this morning. Let your breath return to normal. And breathe. Relax. Begin to feel that connection of your body pressing down into the earth. How supported you are. Feel the peace in your body. And start to deepen your breaths. Feeling your belly button press up towards the sky. And feeling the softening of the body when the belly button pulls back towards your spine. Big breath in. And let it go. One more big breath in. Part your lips, let it go. Turn your head from side to side. Feel that. Feel your neck. Wiggle your right fingers. And feel your left fingers start to move. Moving into your feet, rolling the ankles and the wrists. And then reaching the arms above the head for another full body stretch. Taking a huge breath in. Sigh it out, let it go. Bending into your knees. Maybe a couple windshield wipers feels nice to that lower back. And then making your way over to the left side of your mat this morning. The left side representing the sun, that energy that you cultivated in your practice today, that magic. Take just another moment here to feel the feeling of your practice. And then say something that you love about yourself. And then think of something that you love about yourself that nobody else knows. And turn up the corners of your mouth. Take a big breath in and let it go. And the eyes can stay closed if that feels good to you. Or you can gently blink them open. We'll find ourselves together in a seated position. You can elevate those hips if you liked it earlier. Or just bring the hands to your heart, thumbs pressing into your breastbone. And then when you get here, take a nice deep breath in and let it go. One more breath in. Let it go. And we'll seal this beautiful, empowering practice with a round of Om. Breathe in. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I am honored to hold space for you. I pray that you are able to carry these benefits with you out into the world. And until we meet again, namaste. Thank you so much. And thank you for letting me record this practice and share it.